So this is my Fluval C4 hang-on back filter, and I'm just doing some monthly maintenance on it, and I'm going to improve the mechanical filtration in this thing, and I wanted to kind of give you guys my process here. So the first thing I do is I get this square bucket and I fill it full of fresh water and I stick the media in, but don't forget, I always dechlorinate with C-Chem Prime first to preserve the beneficial nitrifying bacteria in the media. And another thing I do is I do not bother with chemical filtration. I have videos on that. I filled this full of the Fluval Blue-Maxx. So this, this is the C4. This is the biggest hang-on back, but it has a ton of biological filtration in it now. Like, this is full, and this thing weighs a ton. So I put that in there, and everybody stays alive. But I wanted to show you guys the mechanical filtration on this. This has been undisturbed in my Tanganyika tank for probably 3 or 4 months, and this is just the Fluval foam, but it doesn't have the fine, it's just the coarse. And look how see-through that is. Like, it doesn't catch any of the particles you want it to. And then what happens is, because it doesn't separate that out, it can clog the pores of your bio, and then that displaces the biofilm of the bacteria. So you want to have good mechanical filtration before the biomedia. So I'm going to cut out some of that deep blue foam I bought, and I'm going to see if it'll fit and fix this crappy coarse foam. The other thing that you should do in your maintenance, if you look, is there's a lot of detritus, and there's actually white sand down there from my Tropheus. So you always want to dump that out and give the case and the motor a really good rinse to prevent sand or other hard particles getting ground up in there. So as you probably know, Fluval does make a dual density polyfoam bag with a medium and fine mechanical or coarse fine. This stuff is great, except for it's really expensive. I bought this for the cheaps at a garage sale. It's really expensive, and they've designed it so that it's not reusable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this deep blue filter pad that I've already used in my canisters and stuff, and I'm going to cut out a section to fit inside here, so that now I have a reusable coarse fine filter floss that's going to work a hell of a lot better than that one I pulled out of it. So I was able to get the Blue-Maxx media in, and I was also able to get greedy and put that really coarse foam back in as well. So we'll see how that works, because the Fluvals do have a restriction indicator, and when you're cleaning your filter out, you actually want to make sure that the float is free and it's nice and clean in there, so that you can get an accurate reading when you have restriction. So I'm just putting this thing back in and watching it. And if there was too much media in there, you would see backup and restriction, and I don't see any, so I think it's working out good. The one thing I cannot figure out is this for the emerged media. I can't get this thing to actually shoot an appreciable amount of water, and I cleaned it out. It's sitting inside the track, so yeah, that's kind of a pain. And these Fluvals are loud. They're louder, the motors are louder than the Aqua Clears. So yeah, this thing's cleaned and it's ready to go for another couple of months. And if you want, use this Blue-Maxx media or maybe the pinky stuff, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than buying it from Fluval. I hope that helps you guys out, and thanks for watching, and have yourselves a good day.